Welcome back to AI Advantage for Small Business, practical AI strategies for real small businesses. I'm Duarte, and today we're doing a hands-on playbook, a 72-hour human-first shelf check you can run this week to catch labeling, packaging, and spoilage problems before they cost you returns or reputation. Okay, sound useful?
Absolutely. Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. We'll walk through exactly what to prepare. Phones, current price tags, and a short list of 10 to 30 SKUs. Then show how staff photos plus conservative AI prompts and a manager approval gate stop mistakes from reaching customers.
First, a quick micro story to anchor this. Maria, quick version, you found a mislabeled batch of sandwiches and avoided a weekend recall. Tell our listeners what happened, in plain terms.
Sure. A few weeks ago, one of our baristas grabbed a photo of a ready-to-go shelf because it looked off. The AI we were trying flagged a label mismatch. I checked the photo, realized 6 sandwiches were wrong priced and mislabeled. One had dairy allergen not listed. We pulled them, called customers who'd bought similar items that morning, and avoided a big problem over the weekend. It felt stressful in the moment, but it worked.
That perfectly sets the tone. Short effort, big impact. And humans in charge. Today's outline: pick SKUs and standardize photos, run privacy-safe AI triage with conservative thresholds, and triage and fix with supplier follow-up. Then we'll do a live role play so you can hear scripts in action. Sound good?
Let's jump into topic 1, picking SKUs and standardizing photos. The goal is high-impact coverage. Don't try to photo everything. Duarte, what's your rule of thumb?
Pick 10 to 30 SKUs that matter most. High volume, high margin, or high-risk perishables. Think bestsellers, fragile packaging, and items that frequently get price changes. Then map them to shelf zones and 2 daily shifts for photos so you catch drift over time.
For photos, standard framing, consistent lighting, and a short metadata tag, SKU ID, shelf zone, and shift. Use the same angle, phone held horizontal, label front and center, include price tag area. If staff follow a 1-page photo checklist, you remove a lot of variability and reduce false flags.
And the sanitization rules, very important. Never include customer faces or receipts. If a customer is in the shot, move them out or retake the photo. We recommend a one-tap blur tool staff can use before upload if anything sensitive is accidentally captured.
Also, time box the pilot to 72 hours and compensate staff or make participation voluntary. If this feels like more unpaid work, you'll lose buy-in fast. Small stipend or a team breakfast goes a long way.
Great. That's topic 1 in a nutshell. Topic 2 is the AI triage. How to use conservative prompts that surface anomalies but don't go off the rails. Maria, when you first configured your prompts, what worried you most?
I worried AI would flag every tiny scuff and we'd be drowning in false positives. So we kept prompts simple: label mismatch, visible spoilage, torn packaging, and price tag mismatch. We set a high confidence threshold, so only stronger flags came through, and every flag required manager review before action. On the supplier side, we prefer we see the manager approved photo and a short note about the issue. That avoids back and forth and keeps our response time fast. The manager gate is key. Otherwise, teams start making unilateral product changes, and that creates liability.
Let me underline that. Mandatory human approval on every AI flag. The AI suggests, people decide. For false positives, log the reason. Cosmetic scuff, lighting artifact, whatever, so you can tune prompts in later pilots.
Also include a small manual check for perishables. A quick touch, smell, or a temperature read where safe. AI can miss slow spoilage that doesn't show in a photo. Combine senses with images for high-risk items.
Topic 3, triage, fixes, and supplier steps. Let's lay out a simple manager workflow. Receive AI flag, view photo and metadata, decide no action, temporary pull, immediate discard, log decision with brief reason, and if supplier fault is suspected, send the supplier template. Tom, what do you want managers to include in that supplier note?
Keep it concise. SKU ID, batch or lot if available, manager approved photo, date, time, and a suggested corrective action. If it's a recurring issue, attach the count of similar flags in the last week. That helps us prioritize recalls versus single batch fixes. For staff scripts, short and scripted is better. If a manager asks you to temporarily pull a product, something like, "I'm going to put these aside while my manager checks the batch. I'll let you know if your order is affected." Simple, polite, keeps customers informed without alarm.
Now, metrics. Track flags per week, true positive fix rate, and returns avoided. During the 72-hour pilot, capture false positives versus real fixes on a triage sheet so you can calculate manager review time and net benefit. If staff time looks high, reduce the SKU est or lower AI sensitivity.
Okay, time for panel practicals. We'll roleplay one flag. Maria plays staff who submitted a photo, AI flags label mismatch, I'll play the manager triaging, and Tom will be on the supplier call. Ready? Maria, send that photo. Here's the photo. Front of a salad container. Label says chicken Caesar, but the ingredients list shows contains shrimp. The price tag matches chicken Caesar. Manager triage, looking at the photo now. Confidence looks high for label mismatch. I'm going to mark this as temporary pull and log reason allergen mismatch. I'll remove the affected items from the shelf and check batch codes, also notifying the supplier with manager-approved photo. On our end, receiving the manager-approved photo and the batch code helps us isolate the production run. We'd respond with, "Received. Please hold the batch and provide lot numbers. We will investigate and advise next steps within 4 hours." That keeps the store protected and gives us time to confirm if this is a labeling error or a one-off tagging mistake.
That roleplay shows the system in motion. Staff submit photos, AI flags, manager gate approves action, supplier gets a concise packet. It's short, replicable, and human first. Before we wrap, quick troubleshooting. What if AI floods you with false positives?
Tweak the props, raise the confidence threshold, or reduce SKU count. Also check your photo framing and lighting. Bad inputs create bad flags. And always log why a flag was dismissed so you can adjust the model over time. And remember to show staff wins. If a pilot finds a real issue and you fix it, call it out in the next shift meeting and show time saved or returns avoided. That builds trust faster than any memo.
Wrap time. We've built a privacy-safe, human-approved 72-hour shelf check you can run this week. Pick 10 to 30 SKUs, follow the photo checklist, use conservative AI prompts, require manager approval, and measure flags versus real fixes. Visit our website to download the one-page photo checklist, prompt pack, triage sheet, and 72-hour pilot tracker.
One last cliffhanger before the next episode. We'll show how to turn recurring flags into a living QC checklist you can use when hiring and training staff, so you actually reduce these problems forever, not just for a week. Curious? Good. We'll dig into it next time.
Thanks to Maria and Tom for joining and sharing their real experience. If you run this pilot, take photos ethically, protect privacy, and remember, use AI to support people, not replace them. Okay, that's our show.